Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Naquana TV. I'm Naquana B. To all my new viewers and subscribers, welcome to my channel. And to all my seasoned viewers and subscribers, thank you guys so much for coming back. So this video is going to be a walkthrough of my room makeover. I'm going to be showing you guys the before and after, as well as explaining where I got everything from and how I did everything. I didn't actually document the process when I was doing it back in, I think, the end of March of 2020, but I think I can make a really good video out of what I have. So without further ado, let's get into this video. As you can see, before I had carpet, I had a huge bunk bed that I shared with my older sister who moved out. I had, what you can't see in the picture is that I had this huge wardrobe closet that took up the entire space of where my bed is and was just like making the room look even more cluttered than it already was. And in that picture, my room was overly messy because I was kind of just like moving things around. I had a stepping stool in the middle of my room because I was trying to change the light bulb. There was just a lot going on, and you can see my dog under my bed. But yeah, as you can see though, in the after of the video, I have flooring, I have a regular bed, I have a desk, which is new, and all my furniture is like white, and I just have a color scheme of my room, and I'm going to explain all of that right now. Okay, so first things first, I created a budget for myself when I decided to do this makeover. My budget was $1,000. It seemed really reasonable at the time because I was doing the entire room over, like everything, just different. So that's the amount of money that I was willing to spend, and that's the amount of money that I saved up specifically for this. So now I'm gonna go into my explanation. So I had bought the tiles that I wanted my floor to be like much earlier in 2019, and I just never had time. So I started out by taking down my bed, of course, which I had help with, and taking down my wardrobe, which I also had help with. But in terms of the floor, I actually took out the carpet and put down each of these tiles one by one by myself. I could have had help, I could have hired somebody, but I didn't want to. I really wanted my room to be a complete DUI.
It was at this moment that she knew.
I said DUI. I wanted my room makeover to be driving under the influence. No, I wanted my room makeover to be a complete DIY. Do it yourself. Yes, that is it right there. That's what I wanted my makeover to be. So I did everything myself. I laid all these tiles down. I had to measure, all the creative juices were flowing, and I was just getting things done. I'm going to show a little picture right here of my floor. So I got that out of the way. Altogether, I just measured my room. I actually created this whole picture of it. And if I find that, I'm going to also put a picture of that right here. I created a picture of the dimensions of my room so that I could buy the right amount of tiles. So I got the tiles. That costed me around $150, only because I bought more than I needed because my mom also wanted me to do out in the hallway, which I also did, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, I got those from Home Depot. Then I needed to get a new bed. I bought my bed as well as the bed frame from Amazon, and I will post a picture right here of the bed and bed frame that I got. And I also What else did I get from Amazon? I got this desk. Duh. I got this desk from Amazon. I originally was not going to get a desk because I usually do all my homework on my bed, but that was really straining on my back. So I bought a desk and I paid around $140 at the time, and I bought this desk from Amazon, and I will put the picture right here of the desk that I bought. In addition to that, I bought my dresser, which I will put right here. I'll put it right here too. I bought my dresser from Ashley's Home Furniture Store. Ashley's Furniture Home Store. Yeah, Ashley's Oh my god. Ashley's Furniture Home Store. That's where I bought my dresser from. And funny story, this dresser went over the budgeted price that I had planned on for a dresser, simply because when I went there, the dresser that I saw online that they said was in stock was no longer in stock, and then I had to call the warehouse, blah, blah, blah. And I was really impatient because, you know, my dresser had just broken down, and I kind of just had my clothes everywhere, so I was just like, no, I need a dresser to, like, soon, like, you know, next week. So I saw this dresser, and I loved it, so I was just like, okay, what's the price? It was a lot of money, and that's all I'm gonna say about the dresser, because if I feel like if I put the price, y'all are gonna come at me. So I'm not gonna put the price. But I actually talked down the price, at least, you know, that makes me happy. I created this whole sob story, which is true. You know, I'm a college student and I'm already in debt. That was a sob story, the end. And I told her, and I'm just like, you know, I really need you to take this price down. You don't got no discount. Like, come on, end of the year. Like, do something for me. So she brought the price down and they got it shipped here. But then they shipped it here. It was already assembled. The guys brought it upstairs, and it wasn't until after they left I saw that the dresser was chipped. Boom. So I saw the chip and I was just like, no. And I thought it was a hassle simply because I already signed off for it, and you know, if you sign off for something, they'd already expect that you actually, you know, looked at it. But I was so excited to get a dresser, and I was so naive back then. So I was just like, ha ha ha, dresser, yay, bye. But I called them back. I told them, I sent them the pictures, and you know, they kind of tried to make it seem like it was your fault. Like, oh yeah, maybe you dropped the dresser and cracked it after they left. Like, okay, that makes sense. I dropped the dresser. I cracked it. No. So it took like about 2 weeks for them to actually say, okay, this is our fault, and they got me this new dresser that has no chips or nothing, and I made sure that time. You know, you live and you learn. But yeah, that is about all the things that I actually bought. So I bought some other stuff, and I'm going to explain that right now. So I also bought my curtains, curtain rods, hamper, and bed sheets from Target. That all costed me about probably like $50 really in total. They were really cheap at the time, so yeah. They're all blush. Literally everything I just listed, they're all in the color blush, because my color scheme, if you haven't noticed, is white, blush, which is a type of pink. This is blush, not this. This is hot pink. This is blush. So white, blush, and brown. That's my color scheme. I want to talk about my curtains for a little bit, so I'm going to shift my camera so that you can see them. Okay, so this is one of the curtains that are in my room. So I purposefully hung my curtains really high up to the ceiling, and I bought curtains that were really long so that they touched the floor. And I did that to create the illusion that my ceiling was higher than it is, because in a sense it's like the wall looks longer since the curtains are up so high and also touching the floor, and you can't actually see where the windowsill is cutting off. So I think that it worked out that way. When I walk in my room, I'll be feeling like my ceilings are high or whatever. So I think it worked out. But that's really why I did that. In addition to that, since I'm over here, I'll talk about my radiator. So I brought my radiator outside, and I'll post a picture of when I first did it. I brought this radiator outside, and I spray painted it white so that it could look fresher. Before it was already white, but it was a really dusty white because we had it for so long. But now it looks like a brand new radiator. It looks so pretty, a brand new radiator, and I'm really happy about that. because I didn't want to have to buy a new one because I was basically done. Like, budget done, ain't no more money to spend, okay? I also spray painted this right here, this nightstand. It was originally the same brown as my floor, but I wanted all of my furniture to be white, so I spray painted it white. This I couldn't bring outside. It was so heavy, my father and I could not even carry it down the stairs, so we put it in my bathtub and put a sheet under it, and that's how we spray painted this. And lastly, we have this right here. I'm actually really happy about this because, like, it was really just a thought in my mind and I made it happen. So I randomly came across this thing, I think, in my attic. And I mean, it already looked like some type of rack. I don't really know what it is. I think it's a rack, okay? But I basically just put 2 nails in the wall and I hung it there. Not in the wall, this is a door. So I put 2 nails in the door and I hung all my bags on it. So now I have this bag rack that I feel like it actually complements this white door. This is like, I wake up and I'm just like, look at my bags, yes. But yeah, in addition to that, we have my closet, all my clothes. So like I said before, I had this really big wardrobe closet that took up all the space. So instead, I told myself, in order to maximize the amount of space in my room, I'm just gonna keep on switching back and forth between winter and summer clothes each, depending on the season. I was gonna just switch out clothes because at first I just had all my clothes here in my room, which made no sense because clothes I wasn't wearing was taking up space for no reason in that season. Look at me rhyming. Anyways, so I switched out all of my summer clothes as of recently, and I have all my winter clothes in here now, and all my summer clothes are in the attic and whatever, and that's how it will go. So now I only need this closet, and it has all these other stuff. I have like literally color-coded boxes for everything. This box is for like mail, this box is for medications. There's just a lot of stuff going on in there, but it's all just like organized because that is who I am. Lastly, I also have this right here. So you can't tell because I have things hung up on it, but this is also a nice like little wood thing that I found in my attic. So I also just nailed this to the door, and it is now my hat and scarf rack. So in the back of my door, I have my bags. On the inside of my door, I have hats and scarves. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put these back up. Okay. I know you guys can see all the pictures on my wall. The pictures on my wall are pictures of my family members. Even if I don't know them, they were there since my sister lived here, and out of respect, I didn't take them down. Yes, it's my room, and yes, I don't even know half of the people that are on there, but it's just like, if this is family, then okay. These are all of my creations from when I was little. So since I was on the top bunk, this was basically my area, and down here was my sister's area. So I would write, these are all Bible verses, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are all Bible verses. I would write them and just tape them to my wall in the middle of the night when I was on my bunk bed. And I don't know, it reminds me of my youth, and I'm not going to take them down. I'm also not going to take down this Bratz poster because I know some of my friends seen it and are just like, girl, why you still got that? Because memories, that's why. But this really concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had a good laugh as well. And rate my interior design skills. What do you think about the before and after? Did I do a good job? Let me know in the comment section below. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Your girl is out. I can't find the remote. Okay, bye.